Okay, so now in this video we're going to go ahead and add all of the side lengths together, so we're finding perimeter. So if I look at number 7, I know that the top side is 5h plus 3, which means the other side is also 5h plus 3, and this side length is 3h minus 6. So what you're doing is you're adding all of your like terms together. So I would take and add all of my h's, so 3h plus 5h plus 3h plus 5h would give me a length of 16h. Then I can go and combine all of my other numbers together, so -6 plus -6 plus 3 plus 3 would give me a total of -6. So my perimeter would be 16h minus 6. Two very different answers. Area, you add the exponents. Perimeter, you just add all of your like terms together. Okay, my next one, I've got my top is 2k squared plus 6k minus 4. My bottom side is also 2k squared plus 6k minus 4. And this side length is also 4k minus 5. So when I'm starting this problem, I would go ahead and start with my highest exponent. So that's my 2k to the second power. If I add those two things together, I end up with 4k to the second power. Next thing, I'm going to add all my k's together. So I've got 6k plus 6k plus 4k plus 4k. That would give me positive 20k. I did not add the exponents together. And lastly, I would take -5 plus, that should be a positive 5. Take positive 5 plus positive 5 plus -4 and -4 would give me a total of positive 2. So my perimeter is 4k squared plus 20k plus 2. Again, they are very different answers. And lastly, number 9, my top part here is 5p squared plus 3p minus 6, which means the bottom side is also the same thing. And my side length is 7p over there. I'm going to start with my highest exponent, so my 5p to the second power. If I add those together, I get 10p to the second power, not to the fourth power. Next thing, I'm going to add my p's together. I've got 3p plus 3p plus 7p plus 7p. If I add all of those together, I will end up with 20p. And lastly, I'm going to take and add -6 plus -6 together to give me -12. So my perimeter, 10p to the second plus 20p minus 12. My last problem, number 10, is to just find the area. So again, area means to multiply. So I've got one side length of 4x plus 9y, and then my other side length is also 4x plus 9y. And now I just multiply these two things together. So 4x times 4x gives me 16x to the second power. Then I've got 4x times 9y. That would give me 36xy. And I take 9y times 4x, also gives me 36xy. And lastly, I've got 9y times 9y, which gives me 81y to the second power. So now I can go ahead and combine my like terms. I've got 16x squared. There's no other x squared terms, but there is xy terms that I can combine. 36xy plus 36xy gives me 72xy. And lastly, I've got just that positive 81y squared left over. Okay. If you have any questions, please come and see me.